Alright, we are back. I have fixed the issue. We should be showing the stream as Legend of Mana. I always do that. Make that mistake frequently. But alright. 22 hours and 47 minutes versus 22 hours and 56 minutes. I'll go with this one. I don't know what happened in those 9 minutes, but we're keeping them. Alright, so I guess we gotta go talk to Escad now, and we know where to find him. But the big problem is we don't know where to go with him. The Bejeweled City, it was kind of a cool place to go to, but also just a tiny bit of a pain. Alright, where are we? No, that's not where I wanted to go. Damn it. But yeah, Evan, the animation style definitely seems to be Amigami-sama. And I don't recall if you were here last week where we were going through the whole gym storyline. But goodness gracious, yeah, Pearl and Black Pearl were very evocative of Belldandy, and I think she even had like an evil version of herself. Let me see. Oh yeah, we're going to the jungle. There was a very brief moment in time in the Amigami-sama manga where let's see, Forested Ruins, Greenwood Gardens, I think Courtyard of Rain is where I want to go. Except I get that wrong all the dang time. Or maybe I don't know. But yeah, in Amigami-sama there's like, of course, Belldandy, who everybody knows. And then she turns evil somehow. And she's actually really scary, just like Pearl and Black Pearl. Oh, I knew that spear had reach. It's like I didn't want to get into that little space. There's something wrong about this. Here's these fairies. Well, heck, come on. There we are. Alright, Escad. I can make you a hero. Just don't get in my way. And you see, the thing I hated the most about Sword of Mana, and there were lots of things to hate about Sword of Mana, was that they, the people who made that game decided to use all of the art style of this game, up to and including the fact that they made the hero and the, at least until that point, unplayable heroine, you know what I mean, into basically copies of the two main characters here, which didn't make any sense. And it kind of disenfranchised it a little bit. It's like, I get what you're doing. You're really trying to like draw on the people who really enjoyed this game, and there were a lot of people. That was maybe not the wrong thing to do, but like, it really smacked of laziness that they just put the main characters there instead of making like new characters with the same art style. Where they could have done that. They could have shown that they gave a shit. Oh, come on. And instead it was just this weird copy-paste. It was like, well, we still own the art, but not the artist. So we're just gonna use the same art. Gonna just treat it all the same. It's gonna be a copy-paste, home run. All the people who want to play a mana game should be happy. And if they're not, they can suck an egg. And they did suck an egg, and they bought the game, and it wasn't very good. And by they, I mean me. So, you know, it was a rough time to be a Square Enix fan, because man, they made us try and like a lot of things that we never should have tried and or liked. Hola, ¿qué hace? ¿Talando el árbol de mana o qué hace? Yes. El tree de maná, if you will. And honestly, I'm shocked that that's the first time I've ever made that joke. For all the El Tri and Maná jokes I made about my friend in high school, I never said El Tri de Maná, because that would just be too obvious. Two-legged alligator moment. Alright, I'm pretty close to just turning off the encounter rate. El Tri de Maná, oh god, like all the Terabad Mexican bands are coming together for some unholy purpose. Next thing I know, you'll be working on some Caifanes and Café Tacuba. Oh my god. I love it when I hit a monster with a normal attack and that's all it takes. It's just that one go. Alright. What from Texas is that bloody hot cocoa your mom made that one time? Or a couple of times? Atole? Because, yeah, if you're wondering about atole, yeah, that's something to be nostalgic for, because I'm nostalgic for it. I should go out and make it. But, I mean, and that's the funny thing, like, you could probably make it too. You just gotta find, like, a good Mexican supermarket, and you'll either you'll recognize it, or I can send you a picture of it, and you just have to get the right kind of, what do you call it? Is this away? No. The right kind of packet, and you'll be in good shape. And it's time consuming to do it right, which I recommend everybody do. But if you're making atole, I think you gotta boil the crap out of it, like ridiculously long times. But if you do, then you'll have it right, and the consistency will be exactly what you want it to be. It's funny you bring that up, though, Evan. Do you remember Greg Avila? I think I brought him up the other day. Yeah, my vodka sauce takes me near 3.5 seconds. What do you put your vodka sauce on? Nope, I'm in the wrong spot again. But anyway, so Greg Avila and his mom, Miss Avila or Irma Avila. I can't remember if you had her as a teacher, but I did. And I remember there was a moment where we were like studying over at his house. It was a bunch of us. Like, I can't remember if you were with us that one day that the guy got out of his car and he was gonna like come and beat us up or something, and then we drove away. Atole, now I want to go out and get some from the tamales, man. I need some vanilla or rice atole. Oh my god, all of it is good. Penne mostly. I mean, I'm curious now. I need that recipe. I want to give that a try too. I'm collecting recipes, but I don't think that I don't think I can put it in my work newsletter if it says vodka. But anyway, so Greg Avila was over at his house, and he said something like, "I've never had atole before," and I immediately looked at his mom, our teacher, and like I gave her such a look, like, "How could you do this to your son?" And she was immediately like, "I'm sorry, I know I made a mistake. I should have shown him what atole was." She immediately capitulated, and she was like, "No, you're right. I'm in the wrong." And, you know, that's the funny thing, is that I think you had atole before Greg Avila had atole. And that's perhaps the greatest crime of all. Alright, I'm sick of this. What? No, that's not what I wanted. Counter's off. Alright. Where the fuck am I going? You're right. That is sad. As a matter of fact. Is this where I run into the dang... where does this take me? Southern Jungle? I think I want the Southern Jungle. This is looking a little bit more familiar. This is too, but I don't think I want to go that way. Oh, there's the fairies. The fairies in Legend of Mana are a little less wacky than the fairies in Breath of Fire 4. I'm just gonna throw that out there. For starters, none of them talk about pooping. Alright. Where's this Chump wanna go. Guess let's try Mecha Caverns. There's just a thing where if you haven't had a Tole or Raspado in your life, you need to correct that situation. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I guess here in the States we do have snow cones, but I don't know that I would necessarily call that the same thing. I'm trying to think of whether or not I can trigger this guy's quest. We tried to go to Geo and he wasn't having none of it. Oh. No, no. Fucking Mines. Norn Peaks. Let's take him to Norn Peaks. Oh man, look at how much more levels I have than this guy. My fighting strength is 56. Yeah, I wallop him in every arena. Yeah, screw you, Turnip Head. Okay, are these guys gonna still be mad? God isn't dead anymore. We are the wind callers, proud servants of the wind, and our guardian spirit. Are they still like, you can't come through here? No, I guess I can come through there. But there's nothing to do here, so I'm gonna skedaddle. I guess let's go to Geo? Look, we're just playing a really complicated game of Battleship now. This is not as bad as when we were all around the world and I couldn't find my cactus. I wonder what's going on in this stupid shop. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Am I gonna have to frickin'... Oh man. Planning to make some for my wife soon here. What, are you talking about the vodka sauce or the atole? Found recipe online, so gonna give it a go. Yeah. Alright, but I have to show you the way. You have to use a very specific package to get your hands on it. So pardonnez-moi s'il vous plaît while I... Oh, let's see, where did I put that? This? No, it is not. Here. But I will look very quickly for the correct brand. I think it's the Mycena brand. Yeah, that's the one. It's like, if it's got the scarecrow looking motherfucker on it, then you're in the right spot. Although it's hard to go wrong, but like, try and go as authentic as possible. I'm gonna send this to you via Discord. A game of Battleship, you say? Ha ha ha, hunditas mi acorazado. Yeah, the default brand for Atole is definitely Mycena. Alright, what is what? Okie dokie. Well, let's see, we're back in business. Let's see, did we go into the Luan Highway? I don't even remember. Yeah, not really anything going on here. Yeah, for sure. Is it worth it to go to Lake Kilma, maybe? I mean, I know there's fairy stuff going on there. I love this song. And see, I've been bitching about Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster, but this has been a consistently good remake. If there are issues that I've had with this game, they're not because they fiddled with something. And I mean, the option for me to turn off encounters has always been there. I use it relatively sparingly. And I've enjoyed most of this game. In fact, I'm really glad I don't have to fight those really cute yaks. Let's see, where do we go now? Can we pet the yak? No. But he is cute. Look at him. Okay, Mr. Turtle. I've never made it all the way without fighting. Why don't you go ask Mr. Owl? Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? A 1, a 2, a 3, 3. Oop. I saw a second Moofy yak. I must be on the wrong track. Oof. Whoop. And see, again, like this end game part of just not knowing what's what. I could be traveling for hours, fighting who knows what. Going this way and that. Snowfield, maybe? Yeah, this remake looks pretty damn solid. I might get this one and the collector's collection come December. I've seen both popping up constantly on Amazon, and it gets harder and harder to not pull the trigger. I mean, you can always download the collection on my account. I guess it would be kind of tricky to play it that way, though. You know, it's weird. I'm just so used to it. I think I should really be paying attention. When I enter a place, it's usually extremely good about being like, oh, hey, you have this guy in this place. We're going to show you the title card to this adventure, and it's going to happen here. Let's take him to the Bejeweled City, just for the hell of it. But I mean, if any video game designers are listening, take note. Pixel sprites, gorgeous backgrounds, quality of life improvements. Those are the three cornerstones to a good remake of a pixel-based game. Like, if they were ever to make do a remake of Breath of Fire 4, I would want them to keep the sprites exactly how they are and make all of the backgrounds nicer. Make them cel shaded. That's what I want. Should I take him to the Tree of Mana? I don't think that's the right place, but I could be wrong. Maybe he needs to talk to Pokale. Come on, Pokale. The test, not the darkness. That is all you need to remember. Words are your strength. The goddess will speak to you. You are ready to embrace that power, then proceed. Yeah, but nothing to do with Escad here. Polpara Harbor? Question mark? Not really anything going on here either. I would go for a full 3D remake of Breath of Fire 4 with cel shading, not gonna lie. I'll give it the Dragon Quest 7 and 9, and it'd be a banger of a game. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. And it would be completely appropriate. I would be very okay with that. Let's try the desert. Why? Because I haven't tried the desert yet. Anything here? Anything? No? Alright. All right, I'm about to look this up. Junkyard, sure, why not? Dragon Quest 8, 9 or 8-11 treatment. I mean, Christ, these fingers. I misread it as 9. You said 11 first. But yeah. I mean, I'd totally go for that. Come on now. I guess Oaken Mines? Why not? So one place we haven't tried. I think. Nope. Nope. And that's funny, I'm thinking about it, like, Breath of Fire 4, well, I mean, there's a lot of games I've played, but Breath of Fire 4 is one of those that, like, I've played recently and I don't have anything to compare it to. So I can't play it against a different version of itself because there hasn't been one. Medora Beach. Oh boy. Okay. White Forest, I haven't gone there yet with Asgad. Nope. Nothing here. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to tweet that I am online. Why, silly Billy? Twitch.tv. Alright. Oh yeah, and also on the lookup. Do. Alright, Escad. Wiki of Mana. Okay, tell me something useful. Oh. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, for heaven's sake, come on. Stop it. Stop it. The closest you'll come to anything Breath of Fire that Capcom is making currently are the Monster Hunter Stories games. Can't say much about the second one because I haven't played it, but the first one is a lot of BOF vibe, like a lot. Let's see. So it makes me wonder if through stories they're literally going to tie it into Breath of Fire because there's so much of a Breath of Fire vibe. This is so weird. Something to drink? Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna have to refresh my drink here in a minute. But you know what's so weird is that, so this is a little bit of an aside. And also, this game is so, I'm gonna complain about it. I love this game, but I'm gonna complain about it. It's so obtuse because there are so many things that it makes you do. That are counterintuitive. For instance, you think having him makes sense. I think not having him is what I need to do to advance the storyline. And I'm about to find out, and if I'm wrong, I have to go back into the jungle and grab him again. But let's see. But games like Lunar, like Crystallis, like Breath of Fire, especially 4, and later, eventually, Monster Hunter, have a really weird vibe that has all been derived from both Castle in the Sky and what is it, Valley of the Wind, right? I wish there was some kind of, yeah. See, the only way I can trigger this quest is by not having a scat in my party, and it's like, fuck that. Seriously. The earth teaches us of the cosmos and all of its ancient memories. When the grass sprouts and the stones sing, light illuminates the earth. The light sparkles on the feathers of the birds of paradise. Break loose from the shackles of time. Know what freedom is. Pokale, Dream Tiller. Who's there? So that's a little baby Escad with his big hair. He looks like he belongs in Poison. I take it you're not another demon. I'm looking for Irwin. Not only has he got demon's blood in him, his thoughts, his actions, everything about him is demonic. I've got to do something about him before it's too late. Because eventually he will bring catastrophe on this world. Matilda, you're such a fool. He tricked you into leaving the temple. I wish there was some kind of tie to BOF on Monhan Stories, but it doesn't really look likely. Capcom seems legit afraid of the BOF brand after the horrific disaster that was. Wait a second. Oh, 6 was the mobile game, right? Like, why they thought to make a mobile game is just, like, I get it. Japan has this kind of obsession with having the mobile platform be legitimate, and I respect that. But it caused a lot of headaches. There are games that are just legitimately lost to time. Are you in a hurry? No. Very well then. Oh. Thought he was going to tell me a story. Yes. Asia in general is all over mobile, and Europe is starting to pick up on it. Yeah. And it has been a thing. I can't breathe. I see gas spewing out here. Must be tough going for you and this cat. I wonder if the entrance tunnel is still holding up. Who knows? Let's rest a little before we go further. You get sulfur. Yep, 6 was the phone game, and it was so aggressively mediocre, Capcom just sort of swept it under the rug. See, and that's the problem I have with all of this stuff. Maybe I should turn the encounters back on. But we'll ignore that guy for now. Abandoned. Is that like all of these companies, you know, they have these plans to be like, we're gonna bring back these prestige titles like Mana, like Castlevania, like Mega Man, and they or like Metroid. Like all of those attempts to make Metroid a brand again, up until just recently, were so misguided and terrible that I just don't understand why they were so haphazard. Companies like Nintendo and Konami like should be more protective, pretend to be more protective of their brands, and then they end up making the other M, or starting to make Mega Man 11, or I'm sorry, Mega Man Legends 3, and then getting into a kerfuffle about it. And then now the most important Mega Man is a damn mobile gacha game. It's not fair. Giga's Flail, wow. Or if you're Konami, you just abandon your properties entirely, like Silent Hill, like Castlevania, which is right now just a pachinko game, a sexy pachinko game. Dubba? Yeah, nothing else going on here. Juggernaut. Sorry, Mr. Sasquatchy guy. But yeah, eventually you get stuff like Kid Icarus, where it's like it gets one NES game, one Game Boy game, and all out of nowhere a 3DS game. And it's like, what planet are we on? And like, you know, I think that's one of the small values that we ended up finding in Smash Brothers, is that it ended up being this refuge for these like weird titles that meant nothing to anyone at the moment. And then all of a sudden, oh, look at this, we're making you Kid Icarus games, or I'm going backwards, aren't I? I think I am. Entire Mega Man debacle belated in Afuna's doorstep. Con Man Kickstarter started a bunch of projects, wrote a bunch of checks, made a massive tantrum, left the company and hung out. Pulls Mega Man dev teams out to dry. You're right about that, but I'm still upset that like the best Mega Man game out there right now is and when I say best, I mean the one that they're supporting the most. Maybe I should say that, but the one that they're supporting the most right now is just straight up gacha game. And they seem to be throwing like so much time and attention at it that it makes me angry. That said, abandoned room. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they had a lot to work with, and I think we're finally getting into that era of these prestige titles, these prestige properties now no longer have the people who made them great. And they're suffering for it. Whether it's people who left the company, whether it's people who are no longer able to put out the quality, we're starting to suffer the effects of, you know, just not having those people around. And at a certain point, like maybe they should be treated like that. Maybe they should go away. If then, take that. I'm sick of this shit. What was I saying? Anyway. Yeah, maybe these properties should go away, and maybe that's just where we're at. Okay, well, I think I'm back on the right track. Alright, so if we go here, bend room, leave that alone. We go here, big room. I don't think I went south. Or did I? Some properties just need a proper send-off that caters to plot elements that have been teased to fans for decades. And see, for me, that was Phantasy Star 4. That was a series that had kind of strayed from its roots, and Phantasy Star was like the ideal form of that game style, of that story. And it was an ending, and then I kind of took Phantasy Star Online to be like a departure, which it was. But then I think everything from that point tried to be too Phantasy Star, and I mean, I don't know. It's a big weird mess. Some property, no, I already read that. And I kind of wish that they had kind of left it to that and not gone any further, but I don't know. It's so hard. I never know what to think or what to do anymore about some of this stuff. This seems like a good spot to rest. I wonder why Askat hates you so much. Is the only reason because you're a demon? Whoa! What is that? I hope it wasn't the entrance. I fear it was. I guess the supports were just too old. This was really fun to begin with. It's the first time I ever left the temple of my own will. But I can't take it anymore. I'm frightened. The spirits that protected your ancestors protect you too. Even if I die here, you'll survive. I won't become a priestess, because priestesses aren't allowed to be friends with demons. I'm not your friend. I just want to eat you up like all demons do. You're lying. Erwin, I want to go to the underworld. Adults are always telling us what to do and where to go. I don't like this darkness. Summon your elemental spirit. Perhaps it knows a way out of here. But I don't want to go back. You have to live. But if you hate this world so much, I'll destroy it for you. We should have the freedom to use our own power any way we want. Mega Man's Case just finished the ZX plotline and then make a game that connects old Mega Man and X, which fans have been requesting for decades, and Castlevania's Case just moved the Julius Belmont War of 1999 game. Yeah, I'd go for that. Ixeros Velus, your powers are mine now, spirits. Matilda! Demon! What did you do to her? I see you've regained consciousness, Linnea. Okay. Whose side are you on? Are you with me, fighting for justice, or with Dana, hating demons and making mankind your enemy? I can't decide. So be it. You must accept the path you've chosen. How about that? Good going. Oof. And have some of this. Oh man. No experience. If you're not with me, you're against me! Okay, calm down, Anakin. I know. Pokale, Dream Teller. The end. Alright. Well, at least we've gotten another quest under our belts. Alright, let's go talk to Lil Cactus. Twirly twirly music box. Oh, I guess I should harvest my fruits. Corn flour. Mush in a box. Like I know these plant names are like way more Japanese punny, but you know, lost in translation and whatnot. I wonder what happens if I try and leave with one of these. Place ripe fruit in the produce box over there. Okay. Spidey seed. Flat seed. These are good seeds. Come back in a few days for the fruit. Alright, so we are almost done actually. Come on now. Huh? Huh. Roommate heard flat seeds and she pipes up, "Hey Ma, you're kind of seeds. I'm so putting this kid on timeout in the corner. I am this close." Man, the disrespect. Star-crossed lovers. We should go, Matilda. Go? Go where? To the Mindus Ruins for now. You can rest there a while. Then you go to the land of the fairies. The flow of time is different there. Once you arrive, you can prolong your life. Did you see Erwin? Yes, I did. Did he say anything? You have to see him, Matilda. Escad can't save you, only Erwin can. And you're the only one who can stop Erwin. Has the demon poisoned your mind, Dana? Erwin is mine. Your job here is finished. Oh, Escad, don't say that. Please, Dana, stay by my side. Oh, jeez. It's only a flesh wound. I encourage you to think this over. You're a demon here. Oh, no, you're the demon here. You said you learned from a wisdom, but that was a lie. Believe what you want. Uppstudsmäs. Kvarlen og api beyond ever. Matilda, stop! You're not strong enough to cast spells. Curses, where did they go? Oh! No, don't go. Erwin, you're alive. I never gave up hope that you survived. Matilda, you haven't changed at all. You're a terrible liar, Erwin. Look at me. The last 10 years have turned me into a wrinkly grandma. You do look a little different. I've grown quite pessimistic too. But look at you. I never knew that demons aged. In the land of fairies, one's thoughts may easily become reality. You can form your own appearance just by imagining it. Is that why you want to take me there? That is one of the reasons, yes. The fairies will never accept me. They will accept whatever I tell them to accept. Just like you accept the rules of heartless humans without question. Matilda, you are you are a part of this world, are you not? But you were born simply to tread the path that others have made for you. I know what you're trying to say, Erwin. But we don't always have a choice. Ellipses. The only choice I have is to be free. We won't let you interfere. Inside the structure. Oh boy, I've been here before. Matilda be like, I've fallen and I can't get up. Yeah, she really is. She's like the female Hans Moleman. Alcohol has ruined my life. I'm only 31 years old. We're closed. Blech. Oh boy. We are all connected. Oh boy. We are the keys to the gates. Well, that's not helpful. At least don't have to constantly fight a snake this time. Well, I guess we're doing that. Niccolo? Oh, hello there. I'm the wandering merchant Niccolo, peddler of smiles. I think I gave him a different voice before. You look worried, like you're in a hurry, but you're terribly lost. Well, you're in good hands now. I'll guide you to the Tower of Winds for only 500 lucre. Yeah, I'm not using it for anything else. Sure know how to get the most bang for your buck. We're here. Nice. See, if you kiss Matilda's forehead, it'll feel like kissing a granola bar. Granola bar. Homer, stop kissing Matilda's forehead. Yeah. You're nothing but a demon, Dana. Just like him. Don't be such a fool. Demons, fairies, are human. What does it matter, yeah? Join Dana, join Escad. Yeah, the Escad kind of sucks. I'm sorry, dude. You're kind of simping here and got some real strong incel energy. Oh. Boom. Matilda! Dana! Where's Erwin? We must get you to the land of the fairies. I'm not going. What? But why? Where did Erwin go? Thank you for your concern, Dana. I feel like my youth has returned. Just seeing Erwin was enough. How could that be enough? Tell me what happened. You're in love with him, aren't you? Yes, I am. You know, I understood this plot element, like this whole storyline, way less when I first played it. I thought she was a fool. But, I mean, because she's not so much less a fool, but more I understand the motivation. Then go to the land of the fairies with him. Don't die like this. Without you, Erwin will bring this world to ruin. Dana, Erwin and I do not intrude on each other's freedom. If he decides to destroy this world, I must accept that. You're forgetting all the others who will die too. What about their lives? What about their freedom? Dana, believe in me. And believe in yourself. Nothing good ever comes from hiding the truth. We must do what we believe in. That's the only way. Matilda, I only want you to be happy in the land of the fairies. Why can't you understand that? I do understand, but I decide what brings me happiness. You must also decide what makes you happy. My happiness comes from making others happy. Is that so wrong? But if we both thought like that, neither of us would ever be happy. So what's Erwin going to do now? He said he's going to try and destroy this world. Destroy the world? Oh, come on, Erwin. The goddess created all life. Our will is her will. Well, I should return to Gato now. So what is the mana goddess? So this is what the mana goddess has decided. Why does it have to be this way? Alright, I think this might be the second to last one. So now... I see Matilda is a Lolbertarian. I will not infringe the nap on him. He is free to use his McNuke any way he wants. I mean, I think you just hit the nail on the head. Well, I hope to see you again. Yeah. I I said I was going to freshen my drink a while ago, and I have not done that. So I think I will do that now. Okay, oh, shoot, I haven't talked to him yet. Not good to destroy. Well, it's a good thing you know that, little cactus. Hey, Matilda, I just came to see how you're doing. Ah! Do you have a warrant? I have the right to defend my home with firearms. I am a sovereign citizen. Alright, where are we supposed to go now? Heaven's Gate, huh? Let's see, Matilda, Dream Weaving Room, okay. Excuse me. The door is open. Heaven's Gate. The worm of light Lucemia descended to Earth and swallowed 7 cities. It burned to death after Kebach. Its hard shell still remains centuries after its death. Irwin plans to revive the creature and bring chaos to the world once more. Then why didn't you stop him, Nya? I don't understand. Why should I stop him? I love him. Allowing him to be free is what brings me happiness. But shouldn't you stay at the side of the person you love? I was always with him. It was only our bodies that were far apart. I still don't see how you can defend his actions. But in the land of fairies, you and Irwin can be together forever. If not for your own sake, do it for the world. Dana, these will be my last words. Please listen. The Imperial soldiers simply fight because the Emperor tells them. The pirates steal because they desire what belongs to others. Who is more sinful? They're both stupid. Neither one is sinful. It was the goddess who gave us freedom. To deny others their freedom is the true sin. Then I'll kill him. I take it you'd be fine with that? Now you're understanding. Ellipses. What about you? What are you going to do about this? Once I'm sure that you, Irwin, and Linnea remain free, then the curtain will fall on my role in this world. Please don't say that, Matilda. You're only 26! The mana tree has ruined my life. I'm only 26 years old. She really is Hans's woman. You have so much left to live. You can't leave me. I still want to be like your little sister, Matilda. You're free to do as you please, Dana. Do you need my help? Yes. Then I'll go with you. Can I talk to her? No. Is that 26 dog years? Apparently. I will not stop him. That would infringe the nap. I will not take a side. For I am an enlightened centrist. Yes. I mean, she really is. She's like a hyper leftist. But I mean, at least she's like she is a practicing libertarian and not just like a libertarian in name only. The kind of libertarian that's like, yeah, I'm libertarian, but I don't want you to smoke pot. Cartilage. A monster egg. Looks like a little undead guy. He's walking on bones. But, I'm cool. Still, though, I wonder if I'm in the right place. The vertebra room. Will this guy talk to me? Nope. No! This is what Homer felt like when he ate Pinchy. Now I'm gonna have to cook and eat that dragon steak. Oh, Pinchy! Oh, I sure wish Pinchy were here to enjoy this. Oh god, that's so good! Do I need to go into the basement? Am I even in the right place? I don't think I am. Though I should be. I'm not. First floor. View of the mana tree. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. All the stuff I already know. Come on, alright. Alright, Lucemia. What is Lucemia? Oh. Well, hold on a second. How the hell do I get Lucemia? Final location of the fairy arc. Obtainable by the brooch of love that is given to the player by Matilda at the start of the event. So I gotta go back to Grotto Grottos, I guess? It will not stop him that... Oh, no, I already read that. I swore I tried to talk to Matilda, but... whatever. I guess it's not as bad as trying to go into the stupid jungle. They see the mana tree, I see a lumber business opportunity. I was given hands by God that can operate machinery that can fell that mana tree. If it didn't want to get turned into lumber, it shouldn't have grown in my vicinity. These are the breaks. Please take this. Okay. And this is a really weird one. Oh, you know what's interesting? I never thought to go back to the gem city. But I think if I do, then I'll actually see a lot of the people who died at the hands of Alexandra. But then what I don't know is, does Alexandra stay dead? I'm curious. I'm going to go to the Bejeweled City. I'm going to play some Bejeweled. Screw the rest of this stream. We're just going to Bejewel for like 4.5 hours. No. I wonder where I can find the Jumi now. I was hoping that they would just be kind of hanging around. Yeah, there's one. Welcome to the home of the Jumi, the Bejeweled City. I heard from Esmeralda you saved us all. That's incredible. The Lord gave me arms and this axe, and here, and have at thee, foul cellulose creature. Thou shalt become a cozy set of chairs before the morn comes. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah. Well, it's cool that I can come and talk to Jumi people, but I ain't gonna do that right now. Let's see. Brooch of Love. But apparently this location exists only for this quest and then goes away. Look at that. What the? The bird just took us there. There's no exit. There's no save points here. You must only proceed and survive. Except, how do I get out of here? There we are. Hey, this has got some real Golden Axe vibes to it. I don't know if it's Japanese cockatrices, but I love the idea that a cockatrice is like a chicken with a snake tail or a snake that has like a chicken on its end. You see that in Dungeon Meshi. And I really like that manga. It's very cool. It makes you think a lot about dungeon ecosystems in a way that nothing else does. Bird meat. Well, everybody's heard about the bird. So... oh my god, look at this. This is inside of the creature. This is like a fungal nightmare. The orc boys are about to be born dead. I'm pretty sure these little devil guys are just straight up a Dragon Quest. Like, those guys are just from Dragon Quest. And like, I understand that it's like an archetype of having like a little guy with a pitchfork. But still, they really do just look like the ones from Dragon Quest. That was a really cool attack, Dana. I like this music too. It's a shame you only get it once. There's something... what the hell? You don't know Erwing is just toying with you, right? Are you good to keep going? Of course. Haha. What a pointless interlude. A Sahuagin. You, look at this. I don't know what's gonna come out of there. I don't want to know. Should we worry about our monster designs being too similar to Dragon Quest? Dude, we're about to be swallowed whole by Enix. Just let go and let Jesus take the wheel. I mean... oh man. Well, and it's so weird, like with the whole merger of Square Enix, like Square came out way more prominently with their titles after that. We didn't get any remakes of Star Ocean. We didn't get any remakes of Evo, Search for Eden. We certainly, I mean, look at how long it took before we got a fucking ActRaiser remake. Like, something went wrong there. Dragon Blood. I mean, because I know a lot of those games just were third party, like they basically... they basically subcontracted a lot of those games out. And was it that those subcontractors then were like told to take a hike, or were they unsatisfied with Square and just decided to leave on their own accord? I don't know. But I want remakes of those games, and I know they can do it. They were Virtual Console. Raven Feather. You know, maybe we could get like a sequel to Robot Alchemical Drive. A decent port of Valkyrie Profile that isn't mobile. And that you can buy on maybe the Vita, I don't know. And I mean, that boat has sailed, but you know, if they could do Valkyrie Profile on the Switch, there's no reason not to. I mean, heck, they could pay for a new voice acting group. Oh, hey, TK. Thank you for joining. No. Well, damn it, I'm too curious. That was a good combo. Whoa. Ghost's Howl. See, all of these items are completely superfluous, unless I wanted to go out of my way to... What? You do know Irving is just... Yes, I want to keep going. For fuck's sake. What a weird hodgepodge of enemies, by the way. This is like kind of like a greatest hits of enemies. I'm wondering if I'm going to see the army helmet ducks here in a minute. Nice. Alright, come closer, my friend. Boom! You get Messy Scroll. Is the Messy Scroll the Stonecutter's like sacred scroll that Homer uses to wipe up after he's had barbecue? The thing is that Enix has been puppeteering Square's corpse for a while. The way Square is the face of the conglomerate, they get all the blame for the Cringe Fest. Their IPs are the ones who do all the heavy lifting in Enix, and their original properties end up looking like the luxury items. Look at Final Fantasy vs. Dragon Quest reputation, who has taken the bigger blows. That's a really good point. Although, I really do wonder why it took so long for Dragon Quest to be appreciated in the West, and that wasn't for lack of trying. I mean, as prestige as Dragon Quest has become, like Dragon Quest VII was like a big kind of black eye for Enix, if not Square Enix. But I imagine it did good in Japan because it just would, but I don't know necessarily that it did great. And then, of course, it just bombed in America. Come on now. Dragon Quest was to anime for the West. Yeah. It was just an aesthetic that the West wasn't like willing to accept. It didn't have enough pretty boys riding motorcycles. Oh, this is new. Stonecutters? Never heard of them. I only know about the No Homeless Club. We're allowed one. Oh, you? Here we go. My sole purpose is to eradicate you vile creatures from this world. It is your fate to perish. You who have stolen so much from the land. Enough talk. Let's finish this, Nyang. Alright. This music, though. Oh, look at that. Alright. This guy's actually gonna need me to use a handful of my abilities here. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Oh man, really? You gonna rob me of my dramatic exit? You can tell they really put all of their effort into the storyline. The other ones were fine, and I really liked the Jumi storyline. But this one just seemed like it had a lot more gravitas. The stakes were higher. Do 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 do. That's a pretty bird. Cancun bird's nest. Dana. What's the matter? No, please no. Abbess Matilda passed away just a moment ago. Matilda, no. Is her body still in the dream weaving room? She has disappeared. Disappeared? But why? What shall we do? Shall we search for her? No, that won't be necessary. How should we announce this to the world? I'm sorry. I need some time to think this all through. I mean, Dragon Quest VII sold so absurdly unfathomably well in Japan, both original and remake, that Enix straight up gave zero fucks about the West. Let's see, oh, they're saying stuff. It's supposed to be the one to annihilate humans. Do you think so? Maybe we are the ones about to go extinct. Us? That's right. We were so caught up with the memories of war we forgot. Oh man, I can't read this. Hey, Mr. Big Shot. There are spirits wandering around without permission. Tell me what to do. Let them wander. They are not causing any trouble. Ah, you don't care about a thing, do you? Sir Oban. Hey, who the heck are you? Have you received the baptism of flame? Welcome, Matilda. Have you agreed to Silva's proposal? It would be my pleasure to join you. Don't ignore me. So she's like, I don't want to live with the fairies. I want to live in hell. It would be nice to look my age. Oh, so she reverts to her age. Is Erwin here? He is down in the lower levels. May I escort you to him? No, I'll go by myself. Erwin. I'm not sure I understand. Siri, cancel. Siri, stop. Hey, you're my dad. I can't read any of this. They're trying to stop Erwin. Erwin! Ellipses. Go away, Shadows. Go away? Did she just really say that? Jeez, girl. Who are you to tell us where to go? I am the universe, and I said begone, Shadows. So this is just Persephone and Hades. That was a simple spell. So how does it feel to be dead, Erwin? I'm more surprised by your powers than my own death. Well, actually, that was the powers of the universe, not me. Our souls can create anything we desire in an instant. Just like a god. You can do it too. All you need to do is wish for it. I'm a demon. All I desire is to destroy. That's not true at all. You helped create me. All my life, people were molding me into something I wasn't, but when I met you, I could start molding myself into the person I really was, the person I am. Matilda, your presence has long cast a shadow on my heart. If I could be reborn, I would do so again as a demon to drag the world into chaos. I need to free myself from a spell named Matilda. Your soul can make anything you wish come true. I'm here not only because I wished for it, but because you did too. This unfair world you sought to destroy is about to end. Our souls are the architects of it all. Matilda, I dare not embrace you, for your frail body would break if I did. Don't worry, our earthly bodies keep us caged no longer. Aww. Izanagi and Izanami, yeah? Heaven's Gate, the end. So Dragon Quest VII sold so absurdly and unfathomably well, both original and remake, shuttered and liquidated Enix USA in a matter of weeks, with zero interest of ever coming back. They only returned for 8 because Square had already had a massive Western infrastructure already in place. I mean, we really lucked out. I think if 8 hadn't have happened the way it did, we would never get another Dragon Quest game. I'm really crossing my fingers for Dragon Quest 10 offline. Also, in the rise of anime in the West, particularly Dragon Ball Z, helped with the rise of Dragon Quest in the West. It's true, but it just took a lot longer. I mean, it's funny and also telling that Nintendo bet so hard on Dragon Quest over Fire Emblem. They were like, no, we need to bring Dragon Quest to the West, even if we have to name it something else. Even if we have to, like, westernize it. And they bet really hard on it when they could have brought Fire Emblem over. And they were right to do so. Fire Emblem would not have hit the same way. But, I don't know. It's all very weird. Alright. Well, I hope to see you again, yeah? Alright, what do you have to say about this cactus? How long? Alright. Let's see. Exit to world map, yes. Alright. So with that out of the way, we can finish the game. There's other odds and ends that I didn't do, but I'm not going to mess with them right now. None of them would be as satisfying as what we've done. But there, you have now witnessed all of the storylines. Nope, that's not what to do. Wait a second, did I save properly? Alright. So yeah, Pokale is like, hey, Mana Tree, business stuff. Plus, most of the games on Fire Emblem were released during the tail end of the life cycle of the NES and Super NES, so only 1 and 3 would have made it over to the West because 2 would have been localized rights as Nintendo was preparing for the launch of SNES, and 4 and 5 were released during the N64 lifetime. Yeah, it's all very weird. I mean, it's the same story for Mother. It was almost the same story for some other... Like, that's why we didn't get Final Fantasies... what was it? 2 and 3, basically. They were just too late in the development cycle. Or they just waited too long. Man, I don't want to fight them dragons. Although, look at the backgrounds here. Like, they're just extra beautiful. We keep getting lucky on Dragon Quest, and we keep bungling every lucky break we get. Zenithia remakes on DS sold horrendously, yeah. And that was a travesty. So Square Enix decided not to bring out 7's 3DS remake, so we go on a letter writing campaign. Badger Square Enix, bring 7 over, and it fails spectacularly in sales. Yeah, it's so sad. Like, we have it's I mean, I bought my copy. Wait a second. Most of the Japanese games from 89 to 92 were never released in the West. Yeah, there's some real wild titles, like Megami Tensei, Mother, Some other really interesting titles that just, oh, Sweet Home. Another really prominent example. Angel Feather. And again, all of these things that I'm getting from these treasure boxes could be interesting, and they could up my game, but I'm about to show you why none of them matter. It's a black chocobo. Sweet Home, as in the game Resident Evil was meant to remake on PlayStation for Capcom. Yeah, that's the one. And it's a shame. It's like, in this day of remakes, if they remade that game, I think it would be amazing. If they did it right, which they wouldn't. Wait. Am I going the right way? Sanctuary. Right? Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knockout dust. See, in Seiken Densetsu 1, I'd be getting all kinds of like really amazing items here. But none of this matters. Sweet Home was unreleased in the West because it was a movie tie-in game. It's true, but it was a really good one. Just like, you know, Capcom was really knocking it out of the park with some crazy like IP games. I mean, heck, I played the crap out of the Little Mermaid NES game because it was a fun game, because they constructed it to be a fun game. Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, another great example. I'm pretty sure they did Darkwing Duck as well. Oh, let's see. Damsel's Sigh. Whoa, hey, hold on. Hi, this is the Sanctuary of Mana. Bad monsters are doing really bad things to the mana tree. They came here to suck out the tree's mana. Say mana again. Yeah, Capcom did Darkwing Duck on the NES, on a modified Mega Man engine, no less. Yeah, it's just a Mega Man game. It's a pretty good one, too. Got Ether. No! I'm not fighting another yak. Counters off. I said encounters off. Damn it! I'm not. Ugh. I'm doing this under protest. I refuse to fight any more cute creatures. Here we are. I am the light. I am the darkness. One half of me you have fought in the past. I create. I destroy. And I create again. I am love. Not all of me is just. Not all of me is pure. That is only one half of me.
Those who desire it draw their swords in the name of righteousness, but by their actions mankind's freedom is lost and truth is buried. I shall show you my darkness, and you must defeat me. You will become a hero. Open the path to those who seek me.
This is a really fucking cool background. How do you feel about stun locks? Whoop. Oh, not Rabite. Oh. Monsters are doing bad things to the mana tree. We're just entrepreneurs capitalizing, you filthy communist plant. And I'm pretty sure that's it. That was the last boss. I'm a Sproutling. I came here to heal the mana tree. The mana tree is calling. I gotta go. Yeah, that was it. That was the last boss. So, as you can see, there's no need to do anything else in this game. Even though you could, like, I could spend another 100 hours on this game. Making golems, maxing out weapons, doing all kinds of, like, strange botany with the tree, raising pets, making instruments, all of the things that there are to do. And none of it matters. It's all optional. But still, I love this game. I kind of wish that there was a little bit more gravitas to just the actual through line of this game. And really, there's not a through line. I guess that's part of the problem too. But I think I had an issue with it when I was younger, and I don't as much now. Like, I recognize that it could have been different and slightly better, maybe, had they just switched a few things around. But I really appreciate the game that they did make. I really enjoy what came to be, and I think this is, like, beautiful and original, and something that nobody else had the bravery, the courage to do in 99, to make something this pretty, this, like, offbeat, this, like, non-story. And I appreciate it for that, and I'll always love this game. I think I've grown out of, like, wishing it were something else. And I just love it for what it is. Little cactus.
Oh, Niccolo. Yep, we plants are all connected by our roots. We might look like separate beings, but we're one plant in our dimension. Everyone with a soul disappears eventually, but sproutlings don't have souls, so we always stay. The poet Pokale said so. I also like, counting the stars. There must be so many stars up there. All the sproutlings are gone. I knew I should have kept a few to sell at premium prices. Oh my goodness. I guess it means you were supposed to give flower seeds to the one. See, wind tells weather and seasons. Can't keep up with this pace. We're here only because we like staying here. And by the way, this music, I need to make sure that I'm saying this right. I think it's Finnish, like from Finland. Biggest issue with the first encounter with this game is that I went in expecting Secret of Mana Redux. Exactly, I had the same exact problem. Redux had a rather rigid idea of what RPGs were supposed to be. I expected a more linear experience, and this one was a bit too open-ended for my linear brain. No, I completely understand that. Yeah, it's Swedish, actually, not Finnish, but the song is Swedish. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how they would have marketed this game any other way. They just had to put it out and expect people were going to buy it and that they were going to be okay with it. And it was in a pre-GameStop time, so you couldn't just take it back. Like I'm sure people would have if there was like a GameStop apparatus. Oh, Nunezak, you can go to hell. But yeah, I don't know how they would have really been like, hey, by the way, this game's weird, but you're gonna like it for being weird, and yeah, it would not have sold. I don't know how well it sold, but it would have sold worse. And this song is really pretty. Oh, Tipo.
Man, these credits are kind of rolling pretty fast. So we're going to have to decide what we're going to do next. Although I have a half temptation just to play Final Fantasy V 2 days a week to get to manage to finish it just a little bit faster. The one thing it manages to perfection on every front is being beautiful. Yeah, very true. This game is just beautiful incarnate. Like, it is the aesthetic that we've been chasing ever since then, of being like not too precious moments, not too, Kincaid. It's just the exact right amount of proportions. It's not too cutesy. It's not too serious. It's just real good. Let's create a new save file. All right. So we can load our game. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't remember, but we can do a new game, or not a new game plus. We can do a. Although it is a new game plus. I might do that. Because I need to do one where there's land in both corners. Or at least two corners. But maybe not this moment. At some point I'm going to do another playthrough of this and try and figure out what's what. But for now, I think we're good. Hey, and we did it in 2 hours, more or less, a little over. But yeah, I'll probably put out a thing on Twitter or decide myself or decide Looney what to do next. But there's some options. If I do play a game in the number 4 anytime soon, it will probably be Metroid Fusion. And if not, I will just play more Final Fantasy V until I finish it. Just to get that done. And not because I'm not enjoying it, but because I am. And because I've been trying to beat that game for the last 20 years, probably. But, no, yeah, I already read that. Anyhow, thank you, everyone, especially those of you who came for this last Legend of Mana playthrough. One last thing I will say, this game is not technically Seiken Densetsu 4 by the reckoning of the developers. They made that game Dawn of Mana. Dawn of Mana is a giant piece of crap. Don't ever play that. This is the true Seiken Densetsu 4. Poggers, well, I guess the scale just tipped towards fusion, so I think we're going to do that. But all right, we're done. We are going to conclude for tonight a little bit. I guess kind of early. I usually start a little later. But thank you everyone once again, and we will see you on Thursday from our Final Fantasy V. You might see me on Friday doing another review as I go through my review series of the games I've played. Now I can do a review of this and start showing off the Vita or PSP version, which is really just a remake, or not a remake even. It's just a port of the PlayStation version. We'll kind of go over the difference, but we'll do that Friday or Saturday maybe. We'll figure that out.
And we're done for tonight. But as always, remember that I play games for you.